got there at 6:30 when there was already a crowd gathered there already. And then we joined the crowd and we hearing everyone chanting and calling for the police to come and address them regarding the incident. And then one of the guys stood up and said he's representing the community, so he wants to go and speak to brigadier so they can come back and give us feedback. So he went and came back and said we'll be within half an hour's time. Half an hour's time, the brigadier still doesn't come. And we waited and waited, so the crowd was getting agitated. So each one was giving their own opinions and some were getting violent, verbally, not doing anything. And because they were getting so agitated, they went towards the gate and they started hurling all abuses to the policemen who were over there. And I went forward to see what's happening. And then not even 10 minutes later, I heard a loud bang. I was like 10 meters away from the gate. And the bang, and then I felt my leg, something hit my leg. I collapsed. I couldn't pick up and run because I felt that my leg broke. So, and I screamed, my leg is broken, my leg is broken. So by then the crowd all dispersed. The cops came, they grabbed me from my back, from my shoulder, and dragged me. I told them, hey, don't drag me so hard because my leg is broken and it's painful. So somehow they grabbed me, one in the front, one in the back, and they took me to inside the police yard, in between two police vehicles. I lay there for about, one of the policemen found a broom, broke the broom handle and tried to make a sprint to keep stabilize my leg. They took my lace from my tackies and tied it up, and then left me there. And then I told them, please get an ambulance. Then the brigadier saying, just leave him there for a while. And then they came back half an hour later and said, no, they phoned for the ambulance. It went 2.5 to 3 hours, there was no ambulance. The police walked up and down. They just came and looked at my wound. My wound was oozing. The blood was full on the floor. Everybody came past, even the plainclothes policemen, the CIDs we call them. They came past, they looked at me, they just said, oh shame, and they went away. Nobody assisted. There was a pastor who came past and I said, please pastor, can I do me one favor, can I want to phone home? So he gave me the phone. I phoned my neighbor to phone the son-in-law who was with me at that time, with my wife, to phone the son-in-law to tell him that I am in here and I broke my leg and I need a medical assistant. That's when my son-in-law came, half an hour later, came inside to see me. When he came inside to see me, the brigadier asked him, what are you doing here? So he chased him outside. He had to go outside. And then I was still lying down there, and that's going 1 hour later. I was still lying there with no help, nothing. Everybody just see me and just left me there. And they say, yo, you deserve it, you are part of the instigating. Yet I was standing there and watching everybody else. And then 2 hours later, the guys can see I'm bleeding profusely. So they said, okay, we need to get the ambulance quickly for the guy, he's bleeding bad. So there's quite a few people who were phoning around. Eventually my neighbor, he got hold of somebody to get hold of the ambulance. And even then they said they'll be there in 15 minutes. It was going half an hour later, there was still no ambulance. Eventually the ambulance came after 2.5 hours. And then they put a splint on me and they rushed me to hospital. I only got to the hospital at half 11 o'clock in the night.